Today I'm going to be showing you guys a trade that I took on US30, and then I'm going to show you guys my overall outlook on US30 so you guys know what I'm expecting next. From the 13th of December, US30 has been trading lower, and you can see these lows down here. You can see relative equal lows, you can see consolidation. Either way, there's going to be liquidity beneath this low. So I was anticipating price running out the liquidity beneath this low. Once I had seen price moving towards that low, it was time to get an entry, and now I'm going to show you that right now. So I'm on a 1 minute time frame, and I'm literally waiting for price to give me an opportunity. Right now, if I'm trying to enter a trade, my stop loss is going to be too huge, it just wouldn't be favorable. And so I'm literally patiently waiting for price to give me something to go off. Price makes a push to the downside. I'm looking to get into the trade now. I'm going to wait for some kind of retracement before I get into that trade. So right here, when price retraced up higher, this is where I wanted to get into the trade. I had identified an imbalance that I could use to jump in on, this imbalance over here. So this is where I was looking to get into this trade. Price is coming up to clean up this inefficiency, and so this is where I'm looking to jump in. On TradingView, it did put me in a little bit lower, but I was in from this imbalance over here. My target was going to be the liquidity beneath the potential daily up close candle, and so I'm going to show you that real quick on a 15-minute time frame. So right here, just like I explained. So I entered in right from the very highest point of the imbalance. My son's decided to join us. He just woke up. When it comes to targets, if I'm anticipating lower prices, this is a low that I would like it to beat. You can see there's an imbalance here that's not been traded into right now. And so this is going to be my area of interest for TPing. And this is ideally where you're meant to take partial profits. And so now when I go, let's put this in a replay mode real quick. Let's take some of this stuff off. So like I said, this is where I entered. I wanted to enter in at the very highest point of the imbalance. I'm going to go ahead and hit play now. Show you guys how it played out. There you go. So this is where I got tagged in. You can see price move straight into profit. Cool. Let's hit play. This is not where I was looking to TP at. Let me just quickly show you this real quick. It was right in here. There we go. And it's right at the highest point. This was a juicy 1 to 5, 1 to 6 hour trade. There we go. Let's hit play. This will smash straight into our area of interest. And I am expecting lower prices, by the way. But this is just a scalp. And don't forget, look, it took 13 minutes. It was a very quick scalp. I got the notification, but I didn't see the notification. So when I went into my phone and I saw the notification, that's when I came to the screen. I identified that it was getting close to that low, prices moving lower. And so I wait for my opportunity to then run it to the downside. So the trade itself took 13 minutes, but I was already active from up here, looking for a position. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel this now. There we go. You can see price is still dropping lower. As anticipated, it should be taking out that low. This is a beautiful trade, like I said. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my executions on this one. There we go. This is my executions. You can see this is where I entered, and this is where I took TP. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be showing you guys my analysis on US30, where I think is going to go next. Yes, we have taken out the swing high. That's very important that we're taking out that swing high. However, I'm still anticipating price to get down to these levels here. You see these relative equal lows. These are one of the blatant and most obvious relative equal lows we've seen in a very long time. But because we have taken out this high, I'm going to trade well and trade it down into a discount. You can see this inefficiency here, huge inefficiency. This is what I'm looking to take price into, as in the rest of the runner. If I bring out this fib tool now, from this low to this high, this is the low I'm looking at right here, that low to that high, this is where equilibrium's at. And so I would be expecting price to run out this low here. So this low should be my easy target. And then my runner is going to do the rest to get down to this level. That's what my runner is going to do. This is key though. These relative equal lows are my overall target. I do understand they've traded above this high, but I believe this is a running of liquidity to then take price lower. And the reason I believe that this here is a running of liquidity above this high over here is because of this. We know that the indices all move similar. When we look at the S&P 500 or when we look at NAS 100, it's going to give you a different story. And I'm going to show you that now. So this is US 500. I've marked up every single swing high on the chart. You can see there's 3 on here right now. When price traded higher, it didn't even challenge the swing high. There was no running of liquidity. There was nothing. Nothing happened to the swing high. We could blatantly see that price is moving lower. We're getting lower lows and lower highs. Every single time they create a low, they run it later. Every single time they create these lows, they run it later. And so this is why I'm of the bearish mindset on US 500. They all move similar. Sometimes one might run out liquidity, another one might not. And so that's S&P 500. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys NAS 100. So I'm on the NAS 100 now. You can see once again, I've got all my swing highs marked up. I've got my swing highs here, there and here. We didn't even get close to running out the swing high. We didn't even get close to running out the money above this high, the buy side liquidity. I'm going to go ahead and trade the US30 in a similar manner. So this is why I see US30 is running off the high as a liquidity run, most of them price turning back around. And so with that in mind, I'm still going to trade well. I'm still going to just play it smart. And my smart move is I'm looking for price after one retracement higher, then for it to drop down into equilibrium, and then eventually to get down lower to clean up this inefficiency in here. And then if I start seeing price taking out more lows, then I'll be looking to target these relative equal lows. So that is the play on US30. But first, I must get a retracement first. This is a daily up close candle now, this low to this high. So this is our up close candle, last up, there we go. That's our last up close candle. So now I must get a retracement back up into that before looking at any kind of lower prices. So I'm pretty sure you guys are thinking, where on earth is this gonna start dropping from? And I've said this multiple times, when it comes to catching the best entries, you're gonna catch the best entries from these three places. So let's zoom into the up close candle. So you have the very lowest point of this up close candle, which is right here, the very open, and then 50% of the up close candle. I'm not really anticipating it getting up to 50%. I would rather see it turn around somewhere near about the open. When price gets up here, you want to look for some kind of reversal signs that tell you price wants to go short. So this here, near about the open of this up close candle, is where you're going to be looking for reversal signs to then take price lower. This is not me saying that you guys should hold this trade all the way down here. I know it's going to be juicy. It's going to be a juicy trade. Don't forget, I know we trade percentages, but just look at the points on this. And let's say we get any kind of retracement down into there, into this level, that's an easy 1.6 thousand points. As long as you can stomach the emotional roller coaster that it's going to put you on. But I'm not saying you should hold the whole thing, but look at it day by day. If you can find a scalping opportunity, scalp it. If you can see a day trading opportunity, day trade that. Or if you're that kind of person who wants to swing trade, then be about that life and swing trade. But for me, I'm going to be day trading and scalping this. I might leave the runners to swing trade and we'll see how that goes. But guys, if you like these kind of videos when I drop my analysis and give you guys my forecast on a pair, then let me know in the comments. I'll do more of these. I'm not saying it's going to stop here, but I'm just using this as an example. When price gets up into here, mitigation will be taking place. So this is just why I'm taking it from here specifically. So even to get down into our area of interest, heavily in a discount because we have taken out this high, that's 2.5 thousand points, guys.
Nice.
With the cost of living rising, with all kinds of bills rising, with the recession and everything that we're going through right now, this should provide some lucrative opportunities here. For those people who are looking to trade the indices and US30 is really scary, then go ahead and trade the S&P 500. It's a lot less volatile. This is my overall play on US30. Peace.